In a time when land seems to be the most valuable commodity, we find ourselves watching good homes and farmland be demolished to keep up with consumer demand and a rapidly increasing population. This is the case for the Gatellaros home. Custom built for the family in 1982, their home has sat unchanged for the last 42 years. They enjoyed growing plants in their greenhouse and raising chickens for eggs. At one time, the family rented out most of their 10-acre property to be used for farming. The couple enjoyed the home for many years. With the Gatellaros getting older and the home becoming more challenging to maintain and navigate, the family decided it was time to sell their home. An industrial development company purchased the property in 2022 for $14 million. This and the neighboring home will be demolished to build warehouse space in this ever-growing industrial area. With this sale, the surrounding farmland sits at risk of being developed. I ran into a local farmer here. He mentioned that he farms 700 acres of land in this area growing corn, wheat, and beans. The land he uses is rented, and with the area developing more and more, he fears that eventually there won't be anywhere to grow the food we need. Some people will say progress is progress, but at what cost?
All right, how's it going, Nowhere crew? Welcome back to the channel. Now today, we're gonna be checking out this big old abandoned, probably 1970s, 1980s home. At the time, I would have considered this to be pretty close to a mansion. It's on a very big piece of property, and this whole area is being redeveloped into like a giant industrial park. So this house behind me and the one beside it are both abandoned. They're going to be knocked down so that they can put up another warehouse, stuff like that. It's a shame because this is a beautiful home. It doesn't look like it's been changed that much inside. It is very, very nice, and the build quality of these old homes is just far superior to the homes that we have today. So it's a huge shame that this one is going to be knocked down. So we're gonna go take a walk around the property. I'm gonna show you what I can, and then we're gonna head inside and show you this beauty. So without further ado, let's get going and check out this place. Okay guys, so I wanted to show you the outside of this home. It's a very nice home, very nice property, big property. So they had a well, it looks like, right at the front of the house here. Very, very nice. You can see the actual property itself. It's really, really overgrown. 2-car garage. Christmas lights are still up. This kind of gives off like an Italian style home to me with these arches. Just a beautiful home though. At one point when this was like really well manicured, so it would have been a stunning house with these nice trees. Very nice front entranceway with this like front, I guess we're gonna just call it a deck. Front deck, front porch. Got these big old pillars for the railing. And then we have their intercom. Very nice front door. Property itself is actually landscaped really, really nice. We've had some flower beds right here. Really, really nice pathways that they had. This is nice. Whole property is nice. Oh wow, look at this back like entertaining space back here. This is beautiful. Look at the gazebo. This kills me that this is being abandoned. So you have a nice back deck right here. How killer is that? Gorgeous gazebo. Very big too. And all this property here. It's just going to get redeveloped to make more warehouses, which is a shame. You can see over there, there's another abandoned house. I haven't checked that one yet. It's getting dark, so I'll have to come back a different day. But I wanted to at least get this one done. We have a big old clothesline. This portable here looks new. I don't know if they're still using that. But we have a mighty fine, I think it's a greenhouse, sitting in the back here. It looks pretty beat up. Oh yeah, this is definitely a greenhouse. Little potting area, I think, or repotting area. Obviously they were growing some stuff in here. I don't know about plants. My girlfriend would be able to tell you all about this. But I don't have the darndest idea. It's very cool though. Extremely hot. It's like 8 o'clock at night and it's hot out. Another section of the greenhouse. Completely collapsed. The door's just gone. Oh gosh. Bunch of plant trays, pots. So yeah, they're definitely planting in here. Unfortunately, these ones didn't make it. Maybe they were doing wine or something out here, maybe growing some fruits so they can make their own homemade wine. And then this looks like it's almost a workshop. It's like a dual purpose building. Oh wow, I haven't seen this in forever. So if you're from Ontario, or in Canada in general, actual Canadian Tire cash, instead of it just being on a card, like you have the actual bills, 10 cents and 5 cents. So for those of you guys that don't know what this is, you would purchase something at Canadian Tire and they'd give you cash back that you could use only at Canadian Tire. So you buy something for $50 and you'd get, 15 cents back, or you'd get 25 cents if you were lucky. So, kind of cool. Haven't seen that in forever. Honestly, this may have just been for gardening. It looks like it's just all planting stuff. Okay. Well, very cool. Looks like there's an apple tree right there. This looks like it would have been an outdoor garden. Could have grown whatever they wanted. And it also appears that they had a chicken coop, possibly. So maybe they were they had chickens so they could have some eggs. Maybe they'd resell it. Very self-sufficient, potentially. So, very cool. Very cool. So let's not dilly-dally out here anymore. Let's head inside this big old house and see what we can find. Okay guys, so we've made it inside this beautiful home. Right away we're in the front foyer, and look at that chandelier that we got going on there. Got a really nice ceiling rose. Looks like it's like gold painted, bronze painted. So that's pretty sweet. So as I said earlier, the house is going to be demolished along with the neighbor. They're putting up a lot of industrial buildings in the area, so they're knocking down a ton of homes here, which is unfortunate, but they probably got paid a very large sum of money to leave, so they made out good. So this is actually a pretty big house. But yeah, very large front foyer. Looks like we got some of the original tiling in this laundry room here. Look how cool that is. Wonder if that's ceramic tiling. Looks like it is. This is a very like a Spanish or Italian styled home, at least from the outside. Obviously they're repurposing some stuff because there's like this countertop just sitting on the side here. I'd be curious to know if they're going to repurpose this assistive chair, because those are not cheap. Okay, so let's go this way into the probably a dining room. Really cool that we have these nice wooden doors right here. Steps down a pretty fair bit, surprisingly. Yeah, those are very 80s, those like curtain cover things. So either this was a dining room, maybe like a living room. These are a very common like 80s door handle, eh? See them in tons of these houses. Oh wow, look at the ceiling. So we have like the design work, but there's a star in it. I don't know if you can see it because my lens isn't super wide on this, but yeah, check that out. We got a star in the ceiling. That's awesome. Nice chandelier. Oh, we got the intercom too. The typical new tone as usual. It's nice that you can close this room off. It's kind of weird how much of a step up it is. It's like, what, 6-inch step up? This is kind of weird. We got like the double archway. I would guess that this is where like the normal kitchen table would have been, which is a lot of these houses are like that. The kitchen table, like the everyday use one, would have sat in this room. And then you have a walkout right to the backyard. And as we saw on our walk around, it's a really, really nice backyard with that gazebo. Yeah, kind of interesting though that we have this like double archway in the like as a divider, and then they put some curtains. So yeah, it's weird because like this is the only little recessed room so far in this house. So not really sure why they did that, but it's a choice, obviously. Wow, look at the kitchen. Look at this tiling. It's like an old villa. That's very cool. Oh, and then we have like tiling lining the archway on the door, or the opening. The main new tone, the music intercom. Yeah, so it appears that they ripped out basically the entire kitchen. Only thing really left is this little cupboard here. I'm assuming this was one of the countertops for the kitchen. Probably went in that corner right there. But yeah, they ripped this up pretty good. Personally, I'm like happier when they actually repurpose stuff from the house instead of just knocking it down with it. It's nice to see stuff be appreciated and reused. Yeah, that tile's really cool. That doesn't even look like that's old. So it's probably been updated recently. Okay, so we do have another recessed or dropped down room. Oh wow, look at this fireplace. That's very nice. Always love that when the fireplace is a giant grand feature of the home. It takes up the entire wall.
Very cool. We got the double sconce. Nice stone wall fireplace. Just got a probably a gas fireplace instead of an actual proper one. Most likely that was changed out. Be cheaper. This is probably just another living space, maybe the den. Not 100% sure. Yeah, look at that. It's got like gold flake in the ceiling rose, which is cool. Like to match the actual chandelier. Very cool. They have like a little gardening room, it looks like. We'll get to that on the other, there's another way to get to that, I believe. I did peek down into the basement quickly, and I'm just gonna show you, because like you might not believe that this is abandoned. But it is absolutely flooded. Look at that. So yeah, nobody's living here. It's a shame, eh? Like really, there's nothing wrong with this house other than that it flooded and that it's being demolished, obviously. Got the vacuum still. The Beam Rug Master. Oh, we got a downstairs shower, or main floor shower, sorry. That's surprising, actually. Yeah, obviously, whoever lived here last needed some assistance, so they got the assistive bars. Could be an elderly, could have just had, you know, just a disability to a certain degree, and they needed the extra help, or they're just getting old, but we got the typical 80s ball lights, super dusty. I'm assuming this is the folding end mirror. Oh, no. It's one with the built-in cabinets. Very cool. So I guess the middle one opens then? Nope. Cool. And basically floor to ceiling tiling on the walls with this floral pattern. Pretty cool. Don't know if I mentioned it, but the electrical and the water is off. Is this marble? No, it's like a drop-in tub. Wonder if this was an afterthought. Because it does have the seat, so maybe. Okay, so now this is really cool. This room is awesome. There's no other way of putting it. So I'm not 100% what they were using it for. It looks like it was added on after onto the house, but I could be wrong. Because you can see the exterior stone. But I'm assuming this is like cedar wood or pine. It's like it's a solarium, but it's not a solarium. As you saw earlier, they do have like a greenhouse type deal going on in the back, so it looks like they had maybe some trees in here that they were growing. Maybe they were drying out some stuff to make wine. It's really hard to say, but beautiful lighting. They do have big heaters on the wall here, so I'm assuming that that's what they were doing. I could be wrong. But yeah, it's not often that you see something like this in a house. This is really, really cool. I love all these big skylights that they had. And this room's very humid, so
it would check out that they were using it for growing or drying or something. Like, what is this? What is this growing? Is this an orange tree? I'm not sure. I could be completely wrong. I don't eat fruits and vegetables. I'm terrible for that, so yeah, you guys can call me out for that. But yeah, it's like 30 degrees Celsius inside of here, which is hot. It is a really, really hot day though today, so that does check out, but amazing room. I just love all these big windows. Probably had plants everywhere in here growing. I don't see any like water system, so don't know if that was built in somehow, but very cool. Very big 2-car garage. It's very deep. Can't really complain about that. It's much bigger than the average garage, that's for sure. Love that they have some above head storage. The garage of my house, I've just packed it full of my crap, and it's like a hoarder's garage at this point. I gotta really do something about it because this just feels so much nicer. I would assume that they're working on their own cars because like they do have these like nice mats down, and I just slipped in some oil. So I do know this house hasn't been abandoned that long. It's only probably been about a year, if that. So it's a very fresh abandoned house. We got the fastenal and metalwork stuff. What is this for? Oh, machine screws and decimal equivalent chart. Okay. So that's the main floor. We're gonna head upstairs. Unfortunately, we can't go in the basement as you saw because it is flooded. It's always how she goes apparently. But just a gorgeous staircase. Nice thick banister. You definitely have to have one for it to support this. It's too bad the power's off. We could have ridden it up or ridden it down. Okay, so we have the foyer from above. This is actual glass. Yeah, I think so. Very nice chandelier. It's nice too that they have this window at the top with these like almost cut out pink blinds to make it have like a design. That's pretty cool. Okay, so first bedroom. Pretty cool light fixture with the flower look to it. Original curtains, probably original curtains as well. Very nice. Not the biggest bedroom, but like if this makes any sense, these older homes, like these 70s, 80s homes, they just feel like they're built better. You walk around, there's not really any creaking, nothing like that. In like a new modern home, everything creaks. It's very annoying. What's this? Oh, this is for the chair. Oh, the battery's still working that. Okay, so is this the primary suite? Looks like it's the biggest one, so possibly. Again, very nice chandelier. Pretty big room. Whole house so far, not in bad shape. The actual house is in pretty damn good shape. It's a shame to see that it's getting knocked down. See all those skylights for that like solarium room. So I guess this is technically an ensuite. Looks like this hasn't been changed since it was built. We do have a little bit of black mold starting. But honestly, like that would be normal for any house of this age in a bathroom. Like that would happen after a while. What is this thing? It's like a hanging seashell thing. Okay, I don't know what it is, but okay. I guess this is their walk-in. Not a bad sized closet, honestly. Yeah, there you go. That assistive chair. If I'm remembering correctly, these are extremely expensive or can be very expensive. But hey, if you need it, you need it. Oh my gosh, look at this washroom. Wow. See, this is what I was expecting in the master, but I guess everybody gets to share in the glory of this place. So we have our new tone, obviously, but we have floor and ceiling tiling. Crazy. His and her sink. With the soap holder, toothbrush holder. Crazy decorative mirror. It almost matches the design in this. And we got some ball lights, 3 over this one, and then we have the exact same thing happening here. But the one thing I want to point out, look at the material used on this countertop. I'm not 100% sure of the material that's used, but the bidet uses it, and the toilet, even the toilet seat and the lid. What? Like, look at these knobs on here. And obviously, before we forget, get yourself a bidet. If you haven't, it will change your life. Trust me, especially one so decorative. But yeah, I know you guys don't like me usually showing you the toilets, but like, come on, that's wild. And then, of course, if you're gonna match the sinks, the toilet, and the bidet, you have to match that bathtub. That is unreal. It's a jetted tub too. That's crazy. Wow. And like, this bathroom is really big. I don't know if I'm showing perspective well, but like, look at the scale of this. It's about the same size as the first bedroom that we were in up here. But yeah, that's wild. I guess they had a fair amount of money when they built this place, because this is very nice for 1982. And then we have this extremely decorative like ball light up here too. Looks like it's wearing a crown. Got some closet space. That's probably for the jetted tub. Crazy. I think we just have these 2 last bedrooms, unfortunately. Wow. I was not expecting that kind of bathroom up here. Again, though, really nice bedroom. Chandelier, same as like that Warner lighting fixture, whatever you want to deem that as. But big rooms. Only complaint is that this is like a linoleum floor, not linoleum, vinyl floor. Nothing really wrong with that, but it's compared to the rest of the house's build, it feels cheap. Okay. Hallway closet. Wow, this is a big bedroom too. Oh, look at these curtain covers. These probably have a name, like, it's not like a curtain runner, is it? But look at the colors in it. And then, of course, very, very big bedroom itself, which is nice. This is almost the same size as the master. So, yeah, very big house. Really, really big rooms. But that's the entire house. Unfortunately, can't get to the basement because, like I said, it was flooded, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one. All right, Nowhere crew, I really hope you guys enjoyed this explore of this very cool abandoned 1980s home. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, drop a comment down below, let me know what you thought of the place, and if you haven't, be sure to hit that subscribe button. With that, guys, I'm out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.